She said, "You don't need to know what happens on a girl's trip. That's why you're blocked until I'm home." When she came back expecting me at the airport, she found out who was really waiting for her. My girlfriend Nina announced she was going to Cabo for her best friend's bachelorette party. 4 days, all expenses paid by the bride's family. I asked for her hotel name, just basic safety information. She stared at me like I'd crossed a line. "Babe, it's literally a bachelorette party. You don't need to know what happens on a girl's trip. That's why you're blocked until I'm home." She pulled out her phone and showed me. My contact was already in her blocked list. "Have a great time," I said quietly. She seemed disappointed I didn't fight back. The next morning, I drove her to the airport. She kissed my cheek and walked into the terminal without looking back. Here's what Nina didn't know. I'm a senior fraud analyst at the credit card company she uses. When your girlfriend blocks you for 4 days, you notice things on your work dashboard. Day 1, $847 charge at a men's clothing boutique in Cabo. I checked their website. They don't sell women's clothes at all. Strictly high-end men's fashion. Day 2, $1,200 charge at a steakhouse. I called them pretending to make a reservation. The hostess told me they don't allow bachelorette parties. Romantic dining only. Maximum 6 people per table. Day 3 broke me. $2,400 charge at a resort spa for a couple's massage package. I looked it up. Explicitly requires 2 people. Includes couples yoga, synchronized massage, and private sunset dinner on the beach. The merchant codes told the whole story. This wasn't a bachelorette party. This was a romantic couple's vacation. I pulled her flight records through our travel partner network. She flew out Wednesday. Seat 12A. Seat 12B was Derek Castellano. Same confirmation code. They'd booked the tickets together. Derek's Instagram showed a photo at her exact resort 2 days ago. Caption said, "Best decision I ever made," with a woman's hand wearing Nina's exact rings. I recognized the nail polish from last week. I called the bride Michelle, who I'd met twice at dinners. "Hey Michelle, quick question about the Cabo trip." "What Cabo trip?" she said, confused. "Nina said she was at your bachelorette party in Cabo this week." Long silence. "Ryan, my bachelorette party is next month in Nashville. Nina's not even invited. We had a falling out last year after she hit on my fiancé. That confirmed everything. The blocked phone, the vague details, the defensive attitude." I called my sister Hannah, a family law attorney who never liked Nina from day one. "Hannah, I need you at the airport Sunday, 6A Terminal 3. Bring eviction paperwork and dress professionally." "I've been waiting for this call for 2 years," she said. Sunday evening, I sat in my car in the parking garage watching the arrivals board. Hannah stood at arrivals in a sharp black suit, holding a manila envelope. At 6:12, Nina walked through the sliding doors, tanned, smiling, wearing a new sundress I'd never seen, rolling an expensive-looking suitcase. Derek walked right beside her, holding her hand like they'd been together for years. She saw Hannah first. I watched her face change in real time. Confusion, then recognition, then absolute panic. Derek noticed Nina's reaction and tried pulling her toward the parking garage exit, but Hannah stepped directly in front of them, blocking their path. "Nina Torres, you're being served. Immediate eviction notice from the apartment. Ryan solely leases. You have 72 hours to remove your belongings or they'll be placed in storage at your expense." Nina's face went pale. "Ryan, where are you? This is insane. We can talk about this." Hannah pulled out a second document. Also included documentation of credit card fraud, unauthorized personal expenses totaling $6,400 during your trip. He's filing a police report tomorrow unless you repay in full by Wednesday at 5. Derek dropped her hand like it burned him. He actually took 3 steps back. "Wait, you used someone else's card for this trip," he said, looking at her like she was a stranger. "You told me you had money. You said you were single." Nina started crying, full body sobs. "Tried calling me." I watched my phone light up from the parking garage and declined the call. She tried her mom, her sister, anyone. Hannah just stood there, professional and cold. Derek looked at Nina one last time. "I can't be involved in this." He walked toward the taxi line and disappeared. Nina collapsed onto her suitcase, sitting right there on the airport curb, sobbing into her hands. Other travelers were staring. Hannah texted me. "She's sitting here crying." Derek left. "Security is starting to notice." "Want me to wait?" "No," I texted back. "Let her figure it out the same way I had to figure out her lies." Nina moved back to her parents' house that week. Derek blocked her on everything when he realized she'd lied about being single. My credit card company's fraud department flagged her account and launched an investigation. She wanted 4 days of freedom from me. I gave her a lifetime of consequences from her choices.